Hey coach, so glad you found us on YouTube. Couple things. First of all, make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Let me help you put banners and all those things in the gym. It's a great community. We do one-on-one calls, office hours. There's nothing like it. And you get my personal email address. There's a roadmap in there to help you become a better basketball coach. Also, go over and subscribe and like. Have a great day.
Hi everyone, I'm Drew Slumkus, the head JV boys basketball coach at Madison Memorial High School. Was asked to put together a little video and clinic for our youth ages where we're looking at, those first 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes of practice working on fundamental skill development. I like to focus on 4 fundamental areas, which is form shooting, ball handling, passing, and then defensive fundamentals. And we'll show you a sequence that you can run anywhere from 3rd grade all the way up into your 8th grade, depending on skill level, ability level, and your age. All right, so drill we're showing here is called line shooting, perfect line shooting. Very good for younger level kids, but it can be done all the way up into high school. The varsity ranks, even colleges could run it. It's really focusing in on the mechanics of the shot and being perfect with it. What we're using as our measuring tool is this line. Right? We are trying to not miss right or left of the line, but put the ball dead center in the middle. So the way we do that is we build from the ground on up. First thing we're looking at is our feet. Drew is a right-handed shooter, so his right foot is slightly in front, and his right foot is the one towing the middle of the line. Okay? Shoulders are square as we're facing that wall up there, and I would ask that your eyes go up to a target about rim height over on that wall. Okay? We want our feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and our knees bent. Good. Drew is doing now what's called presenting himself the basketball. All he's going to do is get it up into what is called the shooting pocket. We're looking for a shooting pocket. We want a nice C or U. Okay? And then the ball is resting on the fingertips, not necessarily on the palm. So there should be some space there. Jump shot is actually about fingertip control and less about power with the arm. Okay? Then all we're going to do is time ours. So we're pushing from the ground. The force is all the way up the body, and we're going to shoot with good form, holding a 2-second foul through, and seeing where the ball bounces on that line. That's our measuring. Go ahead, Drew. Demo the shot. Good. 1001, 1002. Right, now his first one missed way inside. So we finish across our body on that one. Think about shooting all off of that hip, okay? Present yourself the ball. Good. We're in line. Straight up. Good. Compensate it back a little bit. That one's probably more in your hand. Think about focusing on these 2 fingers. My pointer and my middle finger are the last 2 touching the ball. Good wrist control. Nice. All right, now I'm going to ask you to get a little more lift on this next one. Elbow, think about from the elbow, we are lifting up. Okay? Height. Good. Good backspin. Not bad at all. Okay? Think about finishing up on this one. Get some height on that ball, okay? Good foul through. Perfect. Right in the middle of the line. Okay? Ideally, you're looking for what I probably put it at with the young kids is 10 lines. Once you hit 10 lines, then you can move on to the next drill, which would be the backboards or our progression shots, whether it's 3-spot or backboards. Bank shots. So in this drill, we want to be at a 45-degree angle from the block and the free throw lane line. We are working on all the fundamentals that we just practiced without shooting the ball. This time we are aiming for the top of the shooting square. These are one-handed shots to build on our progression. What's that? Right foot. We'll still shoot right-handed on the right side or whatever their strong hand is. Again, we are looking for a good release, and we're aiming for that top corner of the shooting square. All right, you want to use your legs as we shoot. Good. Aim for that shooting square. Perfect. We are looking for nothing but nets on these. Nothing but net. And when you're doing these drills, the big thing with young kids, middle school kids, is give them a goal. Give them a target to shoot at. Maybe we're trying to make 10. Maybe we're trying to make 5 in a row. Maybe we're trying to make 5 perfect. And then continue to progress up the scale with that. So once we've mastered 10 in a row, let's shoot for 15 in a row. Always working on setting higher and higher goals for ourselves. Another thing I would do, you may have them make 2 from one side and then we switch to the other lane. back and forth until we reach our 10 goal number. All right, always looking at critiquing form, fundamentals, and what we just built on in the last progression. Good, gentlemen, let's go to 3 spots. Our 3-spot progression. All right, and we'll demo down here. Our 3 spots, hold on a second. Our 3 spots are about 2 feet off of the lane line, baseline corner, or baseline here, and then right in the middle. Okay, and again, we are looking at, is our shooting foot in the middle of the hoop? That becomes our target. These are all one-handed shots on the first rotation. Okay, we are actually shooting for nothing but nets on these. All right, so we want to make 3 nothing but net at our spot, and then we will rotate through. And I want you to rotate in a counterclockwise manner. So we'll come to this line your middle, you go over to that side. Okay, 3 perfect, nothing but nets, good form shooting. And again, we want to master perfection. If I'm dealing with 5th, 6th, 7th graders, I may not ask them for perfect shots. I may try to get 5 makes at each spot first. With my 8th grade teams that I've run, yes, we are looking for perfect makes. Good, gentlemen. Again, fundamentals. Are our feet balanced? Is our setup good? Are we holding our foul through? All right, again, snap that wrist all the way down. I want my middle finger and my pointer finger pointed at the ground. Those are my last, that's how I'm holding for 2 count. All right, good. Let's just, for the sake of it, everyone rotate 1 spot. We made 3, now we're at our new spot. All right, and if you have 2 at a hoop, shoot, go get your rebound, next person up. Make it really easy. Good, and then once we'd have 3 more, we'd rotate to our last spot. Everybody freeze down here. All right? After we go through and we make nothing but nets in close, I want you to take 1 step back from those spots. Now we're adding our guide hand. We are not yet shooting jump shots, and these do not need to be perfect, nothing but nets. We just need to make 3 at each spot, and then we rotate. Go ahead and demo this one. Good. Couple quick cues on this. If you are missing short, or you have athletes that are missing short, we need deeper knee bend. You need to involve your legs more. All right? If you are missing long, you actually need to focus on snapping your wrist through and getting a higher arc on the shot. And think about shooting off of those fingertips, reaching up. All right? If you are missing right or left, that is an issue of where I'm finishing, or are my feet and my shoulders square to the basket. Let's stay where we're at. We made 3 in a row, or 3 at each spot. We're gonna take 1 more step back, guys. 1 more step back. So you should be at least 15 feet out. 15 to 17 foot range. We have the guide hand and we're adding jumping now. We're doing jump shots actually. Here we go. Again, are we holding our foul through for a 2 count? Stick your rim in the, or your hand in the basket. Good. As a coach, I am particular about holding our foul through for a 2 count, because then I can get a gauge on where the shot is missing. What's wrong with it? Also, the athlete can get instant feedback about what is wrong with the shot. Good, good, good. A little more legs, not bad release though. Good. And again, the big thing with these, you make 3 shots at 1 spot, rotate to cover all 3 spots, and then we take a step back, working until we get 2 jump shots, working on all the fundamentals of it. All right. Last little warm-up that we like to do, and this is all the way down from youth ranks up to varsity, is the mic and drill. I usually put these timed for about 1 minute. Each athlete goes through twice, and they're keeping track of their total makes with the idea of I'm trying to beat that number the second time through. Okay? So we will demo the forward mic in, which is what Cole was doing right there. Okay? Back up, guys, give him a little space. Okay? Big thing for this, we need to keep the ball chin and high. Aiming for the top of the shooting square. Underneath, we're going off 1 foot or inside foot. Keep going, keep going. Yep. He's keeping track of his total makes. So I'm looking for good footwork. Rhythm. That ball should be on the top of the shooting square, nothing but net. There's a good one. All right, good one. Again, we go for 30 seconds to a minute, stop them, and then go again and try to beat our number. Cool, let's show the reverse miking now. All right, an extension to this, and with the young guys, they may not be ready to handle this drill yet, but again, this is something we can progress to in 7th and 8th grade. A reverse mic and we're just under the hoop. Our footwork stays the same. We are aiming for the top of that shooting square. The thing you have to be careful with is they bring the ball down below their belly button. Keep it chin and tall, right? Especially for your bigs, you bring it down low, guards can go rip the basketball down there. Keep the ball high, and we are actually looking to shoot. We don't want scoop shots. Again, this is what makes it difficult for our young athletes to do. They aren't quite strong enough yet to do this drill. Same thing, twice through, you're trying to beat your number. All right. Again, these drills, sequence of 4 or 5 drills that you can do in the first 10 minutes of your practice. You can do it before we get even into practice as a way to establish the fundamentals of basketball. I've been in too many gyms and watched too many kids come in and the first thing they do is shoot 3-pointers. And youth are hip chucking. Okay? So we want to establish what those fundamentals look like, 10 minutes of easy drills and progressions. Okay? All right, everyone down here, please. Everyone down on this baseline. We'll now show you some of the basic fundamental drills. Again, I would devote about 10 minutes of practice time to this at the very beginning, and we, again, do this at all levels. I have a personal philosophy that if we aren't practicing good habits, we are only reinforcing the bad ones. So it doesn't matter how skilled you are, you need to always do these fundamental drills. All right? Everyone can have their own basketball. Let's spread out on the baseline. All right? And this is a progression that you can use from third, 4th grade all the way up into 8th grade. All right? Usually when I do these dynamic stationary, we do 30 seconds on. There'll be a 15-second transition period, 30 seconds of a similar drill, and another 15 seconds back. Okay, so it takes about 1 minute.
Hey coach, hope you're liking the video. If you are, subscribe down below. That would be awesome. That will help us get noticed all over the web. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell up above. You get a notification when we put a new video up every day. That's good. Also, make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better.
To get through each of these drills. All right? First one I want, gentlemen, we are knee high, right hand, pound. So you're trying to get that ball as low and as many dribbles as you can get in. All right? Ready? Begin. Things I'm looking for in stationary dribbling. We should have our off foot, which if they're a right hand dribble, that's my left foot slightly in front of my right and my left hand up protecting the basketball. Good low dribble. I'm also paying attention, see our eyes up. And we got eyes up. Okay. On my cue, we're going to transition down to half court with a right hand push dribble or speed dribble. Ready, go! This dribble can go up to the waist and they're transitioning to half court. All right, now let's go left hand, knee high pound. Good. I'm looking for fingertip control. Guide hands are up. As a coach, you can even come through and play a little dummy defense on them. Give them a little foul. They got to protect the ball. Okay, move your feet and adjust. Good, good, good. And I can always check. Okay, you want to be protected with that guide hand. Good, transition back, left hand. Next one we are going to do is push-pull, right hand. So again, my left foot's up, my left guide hand's up, and we are working, pushing the ball out in front, pulling it back. All on the side, heads up, and I need to keep my hand on top of the basketball so I don't end up carrying the basketball. Should be fingertip control. All right, fingertip control. Again, this should be knee-high dribble only, and you're working for as many as you can get in. All right, so if you were just learning how to dribble, that's where we start. If you think you're a pro, that ball better be humming, making noise. Transition down, right hand. Same thing with the left, right away. Same thing with the left, push, pull. Good. And it really should be fingertip and hand control. The whole body should not be swinging with the basketball. Good, left hand dribble. Let's transition back down, left. Next one's inside out dribble. So we are balanced. I still want my offhand up. And we are working that ball inside and out at a knee high. All right? The other beautiful things about these drills, our youth get 90 minutes in the gym. But everybody can go do these at home, in their front yard, in their basement, wherever, as long as you have a basketball. Okay? You do not even need a hoop to work on ball handling. It's something that should be done. Knee high, pound it, pound it, pound it. Transition down, right hand. And then we have our left hand. Good, good, good. And we can see, am I weak with my left? Am I weak with my right? What do I need to work on? Transition back, left hand. I want figure 8 dribble this time. Figure 8, we are going in front. So you cross over in front. Okay, this may be a challenge. Give yourself space. Spread out a little bit here. This is where we start to get a little bit elevated, accelerated in basketball development. Young kids probably are going to struggle with figure 8 dribble. An extension for the young guys is just have them do a figure 8 weave. Not even doing the dribbling, but getting in practice handling that basketball and what the motion of this drill is. Good, right hand transition down. Good, we are going figure 8 again. This time I want it behind the body. Okay, the crossover is happening behind, so other way, other way, other way. Nope. Ball is going behind my leg and crossing through. So we're working on both directions of dribble. Again, you have a good low dribble going. Can you pick your eyes up? Can you look at me and do it? All right, that is the ultimate of what we are looking for. Good low dribble. Okay, and ideally it stays even the whole way through. Okay, left hand transition back. Last one I want is scissors dribble. Scissors, which is between the leg, but we're trying to be rhythmic with it. Okay? We don't want a double bounce, but if that's where we're at, let's do 2 bounces and switch. Okay? If we got the good rhythm, that's our ideal. Okay? Again, I want the hand on top of the ball shouldn't be all over the place. Right hand transition down. Let's go reverse this time. So instead of going in front, the basketball goes behind my knee this time, behind my knee. Okay, a little bit different, a little bit different challenge. Can you find your rhythm on it? Can I keep my eyes up when I'm doing this? Is my hand on top of the ball? Is it on the side? Again, I don't buy the excuse everyone carries the basketball nowadays. We'll do it the right way. Good, left hand transition back. All right, good. So those were our stationary. Here's what I want you to do. Give me 2 bodies over here on the 3-point line where it hits. 2 bodies right here, free throw lane. 2 bodies, free throw lane. 2 bodies, free 3-point. All right, we're gonna do an attack retreat. Attack retreat. What I use as my benchmarks on the court. Ideally, I'd have cones out here. If I don't, because of my spacing or my limitations, I use the free throw lane line, or free throw line, half court, the opposite free throw line. Okay? What you guys need to imagine is there is a defender at each of those spots. I want to dribble up and attack that defender. Okay? Cool, come show. Right hand, good. Yeah, hold on, come up here again. Okay? When you meet that defender, it is my opposite foot, so in this case this is left foot, is up because that's a barrier between the defender and me. Left guide hand is up, protecting that basketball. It's 3 hard attack retreat dribbles back. So you want to create space. You want to come into the defender and then create space back, which gives you a little cushion to either cross over or do whatever your counter dribble is. Okay? So again, come up to me, good hard attack, balance, 1, 2, 3, and then over. Alright? Good. And Cole's demoing a front cross. Alright? Good. Quick hustle back, Cole. Alright? We'll go as a group this time. I want right hand dribble only. So even off our retreat, we're coming back with our right hand. We're not doing any front cross. Any questions? Attack retreat dribble. Right hand, go! Push it out, push that ball out in front. You're attacking a defender. Balance, jump stop. Here we go, second group, go. Good, good, good. Guide hand up, push it out, go attack. Good, all the way through, all the way through. You're doing front cross because we don't listen. We don't listen in my practices, you end up getting push-ups for that. Okay? Now, the key in this game of basketball, especially the older you guys get, the game is about change of speed. You don't have to be the fastest guy on the court, the quickest guy on the court. You have to know how to change speeds. So off your retreat, yeah, we can be slow there, and then boom, we're exploding out to get the angle on the defender. Okay? Let's come back, left hand attack retreat. Here we go. Got hand up, 1, 2, 3, push it out, let's go. Second group, go. Good, push that ball in front, push that ball. Low, drop your hips, back, 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 push it out and go. Good. All right, this time when we come back, let's go. Front cross off this now, front cross. First group, ready, go. So on this one, off the 3 retreat, front cross, knee high, attack. Second group, go. Drop your hips, drop your hips, drop your hips, cross over, go. Push it out, explode. Change your speed. Nope, 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 other way. Footwork's the other way, yep, perfect. Retreat, 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 cross over, go. If you have kids confused about that footwork, it's the opposite of what my hand is. So if I'm dribbling my left, my right foot needs to be up, my off hand's up. I want to create space between that defender. Okay, let's come back. Let's come back behind the back. I'm sorry, let's go between the legs on this. Ready, go! You can start out either hand with these. We're switching hands the rest of the way through. Good, we need to be balanced. Between the legs, attack. Good, second group, go! Good, handle that ball, don't let it roll up. Fingertips. Good. Good, good. Is a behind the back. Behind the back off our attack retreat. Actually, we'll do 2 more. All right, and again, depending on the level of your athlete, that's how far we extend this. Okay, let's do attack retreat, behind our back dribble. Go. Key to go behind the back. Think about when I'm wrapping behind my back, that hand that was dribbling the ball comes around and touches the opposite hip. Touches the opposite hip. Again, create space on that retreat dribble. It's not 3 dribbles at your feet, it's 3 moving back. Good, you want space. Okay, last one we're gonna demo is spin dribble. Spin dribble. Now, when you do a spin dribble, you keep that ball tight and in between you and the man. So we don't want spin dribbles way out here because the defender can come pick that. So we're right in here, it's a tight dribble, 1 in between my legs, and then I'm over into the other hand and go in the other direction. Any questions? Attack, retreat, spin dribble, here we go. Good. Spin, 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 not between your legs, spin. Pivot on that foot. 1, 2, 3, back. Spin on him. Yep, that's it. Good, good, good. Not bad at all. Okay. And again, you're gonna have kids at different levels. So, you make your extensions where you need to with them. If the spin is too much right away, then back off that one. That's one you can save if they're not doing it fundamentally appropriate. Or we do it in a much more stationary manner, where they're just working on the fundamentals of that. All right. The last one, and I just want to demo with 2 people, so we'll go right over here, okay? Zig Zag Dribble. The thing about my Zig Zag Dribble, and you can do it at all levels. If it's with the young kids, we're just working on defensive footwork, as well as the mechanics of whatever it is we're dribbling. I teach with my upper level kids. When I taught the 7th grade team, we did 3 progressions. So the first time we're just going through the fundamentals of the slide and our dribbling. Okay? Second time through, I want the defender at hands and working on proper hand placement, but we're not trying to steal the ball. Okay? Last time through, we go live. Okay? So if the offense can beat them all the way to the other end, they do it. If the defense can steal the ball, then they do it. Okay? Does that make sense? So first progression here, Zig zag, let's just do front crosses on it. Go sideline to free throw lane line, all the way down. Here we go. Good, we're sliding our feet, hands behind your back, yep. Key to this defensively, nose is on the ball. Nose is on the ball, we're shuffling our feet all the way through, yep. Just working them side to side, side to side. And on this first progression, I would want my athletes to go sideline to free throw lane line. Really exaggerating that. Not just this little dance in front of the person. Okay, I want you to work the fundamentals. Let's come back second time through. So I want you to use your hands this time. All right? Key to this, if Drew is going this way, I'm gonna have my left hand out and my right hand is down, crossover, so it's there for that crossover. Does that make sense? And then I would switch my hands vice versa. Okay, let's go zigzag. We're not stealing it, but good hands. Good. Good. Work sideline to free throw lane line. Good. Nose on the ball, nose on the ball, nose on the ball, nose on the ball. You want to keep the center of your chest there. All right, good. Now it's a man test. Let's see what you guys got. If I'm the defender, and I'm always careful with young kids, because what I don't want them to do is think about reaching to steal the basketball, because that puts the whole defense at a disadvantage. So it's two things as a defender. If I can get a lazy crossover, yeah, I'm taking that thing. Okay? But if not, then my goal as a defender is to make this ball handler change directions as many times as possible. Okay? Because that slows their ability to get up, and really what hurts people with dribble drive is straight line dribble drive to the basket. Okay? So as a defender, then my goal is to turn him as many times. So that means if I know he's faster than me, I may give a little cushion. If I know I'm quicker than him, I'm getting in his space and he's going to feel me every step of the way. Okay? Ideally, we are about an arm's length away playing defense. Okay? All right, here we go. Live, 1v1, here we go. You can beat him. Oh, you already stepped out of bounds. One mistake. Oh, picked it up, two mistakes. Here we go, let's go, come on, keep going. Good, good. Move your feet, stay low, don't show your hands, don't use your hands. All right, and that's what we're giving a lot of kids. They give up that angle, this is first instinct. Instead of sliding over and beating them to the spot and forcing them to change direction again. Okay, let's come back this other way. Whoa. Is he that much better than you? I know he's better than you, I didn't know he was that much better than you. Get in there and play some defense. Reaching, that's what we saw right there. Okay, so as a coach, the thing I see right here, he got a half a step on me. My first instinct's to reach, which gives him a full step, and then I put two hands down to the hip, which is a tweet foul every single time. At least it should be, which is usually why people see me going crazy on the bench, because it's not always called that way. Okay? If you do get beat, what do you do as a defender? Turn and
Hey coach, hope you're liking the video. If you are, kick down below. That would help us a ton. Hit the like button down below. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Hit the little bell up above. You'll get a notification every time one of our new videos goes live. Also, make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com. Enjoy.
Sprint back as fast as you can and beat them, cut them off, level them out. Does that make sense? Another extension you can add to that is charges. I do it with my JV guys. So they practice taking charges. And the focus on that is getting the center of my chest to their shoulder. Because even if we're moving our feet, if I have the center of my chest in the middle of him, that means I beat him to the spot and I have a right to that spot. So that's what I'm working on. I also teach them how to fall. Because a lot of guys, when they take charges, will either go straight body and bang their head, or they'll do this weird sort of thing like this and then fall down, which it doesn't look like a charge even if it was. So we practice taking charges. That's the fourth extension you could do on that drill. All right, let's go over some passing. So get yourself a partner. All right, let's go free throw lane apart. So a partner, one ball, free throw lane apart. Let's put all the basketballs on this side. Ready, go. So all the basketballs will be on this side, partners line up across, free throw lane extended. Ooh. All the basketballs are on this side. Good, spread out a little bit, so Drew, you guys can come to half court here. Now with third, fourth, fifth, even sixth graders, I'm going all the way down to the fundamentals of what a pass looks like. Okay, take a step off of your lane line, guys. Step off your lane line. Good. Okay, the other thing is, I really teach 3 passes. I think 3, maybe it's 4. Okay, 2-hand overhead, chest, and bounce. Those are the passes that I focus on. We try to limit, and this came from when I spent my time in Coach Ryan's gym, one-handed push passes or one-handed floating passes. We try not to use those at all. One of the exceptions is, and if some of you did see my JV team last year, is when there's a backdoor slip, dribble that backdoor slip, that can be a one-hand pocket pass. But it needs to be on a line, it needs to be direct. Okay? When we talk about passing, it's twofold. It's not just the guy with the ball that has responsibility, it's also the person that's receiving the ball. All right? We need to always jump and meet the basketball, shin it, and get into triple threat. We want to jump stop, ideally with 2 feet, because it gives me my choice of pivot feet. Okay? As a passer, my responsibilities, and you need to give hand targets as the recipient of the pass. Okay? You have to have your hands up ready to catch it. As the passer, my focus is I need to step to my target to get some power behind that ball, and then depending on the pass we're throwing, my thumbs are going to do different stuff. Okay? So the first one I want us to practice is 2-hand overhead. Now what you'll see a lot of people do with the 2-hand overhead is that right there. They're bringing the ball behind their head because they've either played soccer or they've watched some soccer on TV. We are not throwing the ball in the UEFA Champions League. Okay? The ball stays in front of your forehead. If you bring it back here, what comes and happens? Yeah, not just somebody. Don't worry, I was in your shoes. It's usually the little guy that gets behind. You bring the ball here, boom, we're ripping it, we're going the other way, and we're scoring a layup. Okay? So we are stepping to our target, balls forward, and we are finishing with our thumbs down and out. Down and out. All right. 2-hand overheads. Here we go. Good, good, good. Now recipients, freeze. Boom. You did the closest thing to what I want to see. Okay? When you catch it, I physically want you jumping to the ball, catching it with 2 hands, and we're right in a triple threat position. Okay? That should be every single time. And coaches sometimes, and I myself am one of this, sometimes we fall asleep on this. Again, if we are not practicing good habits, we are reinforcing the bad ones, because this is all muscle memory. That's what this is. A jump stop and in triple threat is something that is just trained to the body. Shouldn't even have to think about it. So I want to see good jump stops, good triple threat. Here we go. 2-hand overhead. Good. Jump to the ball, meet it. Triple threat. Chin the ball. Don't bring it down low. Remember, we are stepping on our pass. We are stepping to make our pass. Good. Get low, chin it. Get low and chin it. Good. Freeze. Let's do a chest pass next. Chest pass, probably the oldest in the book. We're stepping. Thumbs go down and out on a chest pass as well. I'm aiming for the hashtag on that shirt. That's my goal. Okay? Take a step back. Good. We're jump stopping, catching, chin in. Here we go. Chest. Good. Now the only thing I'm not hearing when I'm in the gym is talking. So whenever I do a passing drill, you have to use the person's name. Boom, I heard it. And you need to yell it. Now I've been in enough classrooms in middle school to know that you're loud. For some reason when we enter the gym, we get quiet all of a sudden, and I haven't figured that one out yet. Okay? Good. Phrase. Let's throw 2-hand bounce passes now. 2-hand bounce passes. The key to this pass, I'm thinking about going 2/3 of the way, and that's where I'm trying to bounce the ball. Okay? Does that make sense? The other thing is I want to down and out with my thumbs, so it throws backspin on the ball, and it kicks it up nice and soft so they can catch it in the shooting pocket. All right? Everything else stays the same. 2-hand bounce pass. Here we go. Good. Remember, recipients, you are jumping to meet that ball. There's some good yelling right there. Good, good, good. And freeze. You know, an extension from here, and the next drill I'll show is you could throw some one-handed out to the side where we have to pivot. But the way I like to do that is let's bring you over into this group. No basketball. Okay. We're gonna do something called man in the hole passing. Okay, and you can do this 2 ways, but I prefer to do it this way because it integrates, especially my upper level kids, is it integrates defensive concepts, which is the closeout. Okay, so what I have them do, instead of the defender staying in the middle for about 30, 45 seconds, I'm having the man who passed it foul his pass and close out on the next offensive player. Okay, the other thing I've noticed when I do man in the hole passing, where the defender stays in, is the passers just go quick and they start lobbing it over the top. And we're not really working on what we want to work on. So that's why I add the closeout to it. It forces the offensive player to have to stay there, and I make them trace the ball for a 2 count. So it works on sweeping the ball through, protecting the basketball, faking high to make a pass. Okay, which is all what we want to do in active passing. All right, so just for demoing, you can use any pass you want to. Defender, you are up on them, close out, high hand to take away the shot. You guys have to pivot, sweep the ball, make a pass. Good, now you would replace to be the next passer, you're going out. On our closeouts though, hold on. Closeouts, get the ball back here. When I close out, I'm closing out high hands, take away the shot, and it's short, choppy, squeaky feet. Okay, if I close out, running out like a madman at the offensive player, what's gonna happen to me? He's dribbling by me. It's a lazy closeout. Okay, high hands take away the shot, short, choppy, squeaky feet, keep the person in front of me. All right, let's see it. Let's just do a demo here, you 3. Good, go get him, go get him. High hands, good. Ah, lazy pass. Okay, you need to ball fake, make it believable. Fake high, pass low. Fake low, pass high. Good. Nope, nope, nope. And widen out a little bit, widen out. You guys are too close. Good, go get the ball. Short choppy, good, good, good. Nope, 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 you're out, you're fouling it. All right. Good, gentlemen, good. Any questions about that drill? Okay, just an extension on a man in the hole. If I'm doing 3rd, 4th graders, I might keep them in the middle for 30 seconds and have them work on those closeouts and progress up to that. Okay. All right, guys, let's get into our. Let's go into the 5-man passing drill we had. So I need 2 people underneath. 2 people underneath with the basketball. I need free throw line extended here, free throw line extended over there, and those 2 spots down there. All right, this drill, hustle up, hustle up, hustle up. I need 2 people down over here. Hey, next set of drills we're gonna do is 3 drills. I actually stole them from Coach Ryan at Wisconsin. He used to do these, not the coach there anymore. I'm sure Coach Guard still does them. My JV squad does this in sequence before every game. The practice before every game we come in and we do this, okay? This drill in particular, I love. It's probably my favorite passing drill of any of them, okay? It really mimics what I'm looking for in our press break, where we're catching the ball, keeping the ball in the middle of the floor. It works on all of the passes, and it works on timing of cuts. So it's the only way this works, and when it really works and starts zipping, is when each cutter is timing up their cut perfectly. And how that applies to a game is in the press, if we have a guy cut early, he may be open for that 2 seconds, but the ball's still in the air going to that other person. So we need to be on time, on target, and with a purpose. The other thing I'm going to ask these guys to do, every time you catch, you need to turn and face that opposite hoop, which is our hoop, okay? Too many guys catch the ball, especially in drills, and they're focused on their next pass without viewing the court and seeing the whole court. So in a game application, they may think, oh, my job's to go to the middle, but somebody may be wide open all the way down underneath the hoop. Or even in the half court, if we don't turn and look to the hoop right away, we're missing cutters that are wide open. So I always have my guys catch and balance, triple threat, ball fake the rim, and then make your next pass. Now, when you do this for the first time, does it look pretty and good? No, this is one of those drills that I repeat and repeat and repeat, okay? And that's with my JV guys, it doesn't look pretty, okay? But again, I think it combines everything you're looking for in a passing drill. All right, first pass we're gonna make is a baseball pass, okay? So you need to be standing out of bounds because we are entering the ball in. The other thing I ask is that we catch the basketball inside the white volleyball lines that are on the court. That way it keeps us off the trap zones, which are the sidelines and the corners, okay? You also need to V-cut away from where you want to catch the ball. Okay, so we teach V-cut. Again, I'm triple threat catch, face the rim, ball fake, and then this pass becomes, go ahead, yep. And I want you going that way, a two-hand overhead. So we're baseball pass to two-hand overhead. Okay, yep, time up that cut. Go ahead, V-cut away, into the middle of the floor. I'd even take a dribble or two. This should be a chest pass. All right, chest pass on this one. And then the last one, V-cut away to the hoop. There's a bounce pass for a layup. Now I would yell, you took off on the wrong foot. And I always yell that. Even with seniors in high school, I'm yelling, you're taking off on the wrong foot. All right? The other key to this, once you make your pass, you just foul your pass and go to the next line. Layup, grab your own rebound, dribble to the outside, you become the first passer again. Okay? Any questions? All right, let's run this. To baseball, into two-hand overhead, into a chest. Good. Foul your pass, foul your pass, foul your pass. Yep, all the way over, all the way over. Nope, he's got it, he's got it. Yep, dribble over, here we go, next pass. Good V-cut, hand targets. That's a chest, good bounce pass. Very nice, good left hand. All right. Up, see, I'd whistle that right there. Tweet, you stepped on the line. Over the line, that's a rules violation, that's a turnover. We do enough of those, we're either running or push-ups. All right. To baseball pass. Okay, now hold on. Let's go through, let's switch our sides, Okay, and I work both sides because then we're working right-hand layups and left-hand layups. Okay, the other thing, if we go back to that passing drill we just did, guys, what did I want to hear you do? Call out names. We have to communicate, we have to talk. Okay? That guy may be cutting, but he may not have his head up. He may be the only one on the court. I'm yelling his name so he knows it's coming for him. All right, let's go over to this sideline, or this side of the hoop. Same passes, we're just flipping the order. It's still a baseball pass, two-hand overhead, chest, then we're finishing with a bounce pass and a right-hand layup. Okay? Any questions? Let's go. Tweet, turnover, watch your feet. Okay, we want to catch the ball going to the hoop. Good, here we go, next person. Two of you are turnovers, yeah.
Hey coach, I hope you're enjoying the video. If you are, hit like down below. That helps us be found everywhere. Also subscribe and then hit the little bell up above, and that will help you get notified every day when we put a new basketball coaching video up every day of the year. It'll help you a ton. And then go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better.
Modify this for habits.
What grade are you guys? Fifth? Fifth, this one's a bit advanced for it, to be honest. I do, the one I have written up in this plan, which you have, is three-man weave, I think, for the fifth graders, to help modify. Every athlete go through 3 times to make 3 layups, okay? All right, good, freeze. And again, if I'm critiquing you guys, I saw about 5 errors stepping over the line here. I heard no one talking and using names, and I didn't see us coming back to the ball to shorten up those passing lanes. Okay? But again, this is a drill that takes me about half the season to get it really working where it's fine too. Okay? Let's get into our 4 corners now. We need 4 basketballs, 4 corners. Let's use this one right here. Yep, that one right there. Back it up a little bit. Go to the volleyball line right there. Yep. Further, further, further. And I need 2 bodies over here. 2 in each line. Basketball over there. Just grab one basketball and get over here. Okay, this drill is called 4-corner passing. Okay, it's the second one in my sequence. We are going to go in a clockwise direction, guys. Okay, so all 4 are going to pass the ball in the pennant to the next person in line, who's ready to receive the basketball. Very good. Okay, we are going to throw 2. Let's throw chest. We'll throw chest passes to start out with, and you can do this with my guys. We actually start wide and then we go narrow. I just chose an intermediate distance to show everyone. And again, with little guys, the wider the court, the more difficult this becomes. I actually add 2 dribbles in with my JV guys when we go wide. Okay? Chest passes, we're calling out names. Okay, we'll just demo just with one here, okay, on what we're gonna do. So we're making a chest pass. You know his name? Yeah. What is it?
Harrison.
Harrison, you're gonna yell it out loud.
Harrison.
Good. We pass, we follow our pass to the inside. Inside, inside, inside. And here I jump stop. I pivot and I open. Harrison's gonna grab the ball. He's making the chest pass. The next person in line. Good. Follow your pass. To the inside, jump stop, pivot and open. Boom. And we go all the way around. Okay? And then you work through all 3 passes. And actually when I'm in tight, I have them roll the ball. We actually practice bending down, picking up the ball and chinning it from that position like it's a loose ball. Okay? The other thing I do is also give the extension where we reverse. So instead of going in the clockwise direction, on reverse, they actually go counterclockwise. And with your upper level kids, you can trick them. You're playing mind games with them. You're asking them to think in the spot on the court. Okay? And I'll switch passes and directions. And my point guard's actually the one that calls back my command. Okay? Or I'll yell for my point guard, bounce pass. He'll yell bounce, and then the team responds back, bounce pass. So again, we're communicating to each other. All right, let's go live. All 4 bodies moving. Chest passes. Here we go. Good. Inside, inside, inside. Make sure he's jump stopping before I give that pass. Good. Inside, inside, inside. Good. Oh, we pivot in the other direction. Good. And I will also ask him if that person next in line is not ready to receive the ball, we got to sit there in triple threat. Maybe we're ball faking. In the game, my pass is not always open. And freeze. Okay? And again, the younger the group, the more time it's going to take to learn this. I'd probably, and I did when I coached 7th graders, that's where I started to work this drilling. Okay? Could 6th graders do it? Yeah, if they're skilled, there's no doubt. And you could take away some things or make the progressions a little bit easier so we aren't throwing as much at them. But it, again, teaches jump stop, triple threat, pivoting, which I think we don't necessarily always think about as skills, but those are definite skills of the game of basketball if we can't do those. All right? All right, let's get into 5-man weave. And I like 5-man weave with our upper groups. I would do 3-man weave all the way through probably 5th grade. Okay, because even the 3-man weave with 5th graders is difficult. I'd start to layer in some of the 5-man weave concepts at 6th, 7th grade. For sure 7th graders can do it. And I'll actually ask them at the end here, the last extension is to come back 3-on-2. Those probably need to be done with upper level kids. Okay? 5-man weave works the same as 3-man weave. The pass goes to the inside man, and then you're cutting behind 2. I always use my same 3 passes, 2-hand overhead, chest, and bounce, and I make them throw those passes. And I will call it out, and then the point guard again will get everyone organized into what they're doing. All I want is chest right now. 5-man weave chest. Let's go down and back. Here we go. Use names. Stay wide. Okay, rebound, whoa, 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 not yet, we're not transitioning back, not transitioning back, get ourselves set up, 5-man weave back, 5-man weave back, get to your spots, here we go. Good, okay, get ourselves organized again, hold on, hold on, hold on. This time I want us to do 5-man weave, but we're gonna come 3 versus 2 back, 3 versus 2 back. Who comes back on defense? It's the man that shoots the layup and the man that passed to the person shooting the layup, assisted the layup, okay? And the key to this, transition defense, the first man back is gonna be that man that makes the assist, okay? You need to run back, head to the rim, boom, and then I come out and I'm wide, okay? What I don't wanna be is caught up high, because if I'm in a 2-on-1 situation, I'm leaving all this rim exposed. I wanna be as low as I need to be until my teammates come back and can take that top spot. So I'm suckering them in, suckering them in. If they shoot a jump shot in a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situation, we won. As a defender, that's the best I can ask for. What I don't wanna give up is layups, okay? The other thing, second man back is the man shooting the layup. You gotta hustle back, and you're taking the top spot in the stack, okay? Top man should have the basketball. Off any pass, the low man goes, gets the second, and the top man drops to protect the rim until we get everyone back and in order. All right? 5-man weave into 3-on-2 back. Passer and shooter are our defenders. Let's do bounce passes, bounce passes. Good, who's back? Who's on top? Good. Out, 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 out. Ah, can't give up that pass. Good hand, good hand, good hand. Oh yeah, all right, couple things there. One, defense won that one no matter what. If we make them reverse the ball 3 times, we better have our other defenders back and setting our defense. The other thing, have I ever taught in the hour you've known me an underhand shovel pass? No, get that one out of your system, okay? That pass, the idea is the right concept. That's a simple bounce pass. Drop it to the floor every time, the defender's not gonna get it. This one, most defenders are lazy with their hands here anyway. You just threw the pass right into where their hand is, okay? So we don't do the underhand little shovel pass. All right? The other extension you can do from that off the 3-on-2 is you can do 2-on-1 back if you get to that point. I would say 8th graders are probably the only group that's going to get to that. My 7th graders maybe at the end of our season did get to that. But first, learning the 5-man weave and all that I'm expecting out of it with the progressions. And the one thing I didn't hear us do was talk. You know, I'd spend a month, 2 months on that alone, okay? And don't be afraid to drill it and drill it and drill it. And maybe you start out even at that 7th, 8th grade level with a 3-man weave. Depends on where you left off and the level of your athletes, okay? That's good. All right, the last thing, and we did not go over this, but I think it's vital, and I know I'm over my time, but I'm gonna spend 10 minutes on this. That is shell defense. Okay? I am a man-to-man principles guy. I grew up in a small little town in just north of Green Bay, northern Wisconsin, 30 minutes. My dad was a disciple of Dick Bennett. So I learned Pac-Man principles from the time I was this tall on. Okay? Every camp I went to was drill for skill. We were in shell defense for an hour. Okay? At the JV level, I pretty much exclusively played man-to-man help pack principle defense. Okay? We extended a little bit where our pack was. We did some switching concepts, but for the most part, the fundamentals stay the same. Okay, so what I need is 4 guys on offense. 1 at the wing, 1 at the point, and wing. And then I need 4 defenders out here. 4 defenders out here. Matchup, however, does not matter. Okay, this is a 4v4 shell. You can do 3v3 shell defense, especially with the young kids. I think the less bodies that are on the court, the better it is to teach the fundamentals of it. Okay. I love 3v3 concepts. We play a lot of 3v3. In our practices, 4v4. It's more space, forces the defense to have to work a little bit harder. But the ideas stay the same. Okay, there's 3 things I want to hear us yelling out. Okay? Ball is the first position. That is the man who is on the basketball. You are the ball defender. You should be yelling ball, 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 ball. Okay? I got the ball. Okay? If I am 1 pass off, which would be this defender and this defender, I am yelling gap because my responsibility is the gap. So you guys need to be a little bit lower and a little bit wider. Okay? So if you're on the ball, gap position is split the difference right here. What I am trying to deter this ball handler from doing is a straight line drive. Yes, perfect. And what you will hear me yell 1,000 times over is let your positioning be your help. Okay, which means we actually jump to the basketball. So if both guys jump to the basketball, both in the gap. Now you are way too focused on a man who doesn't have a ball. I'm here. Split the difference. Okay, another key, we all need to keep our butts to the baseline. Okay, butts to the baseline keeps everyone in help position and in a flat triangle. So I can see the ball, you, and man. We are making a flat triangle right here. Okay, the last position is help. Okay? Your man is 2 or more passes away. I don't want you hugging this lane line. I want you in the middle. But we don't rotate over to the ball side. We stay on the help line, which is the line right down the center of the court. Okay, the theory behind this, if I make a skip pass over the top, go ahead, Reese. Good, I can recover out to that on time, on target. And then you're in the gap. You'd be gapped. Go ahead, you'd be gapped up. You're in the mid, yep, and then you're down in the help line. Good. Okay. Now the extension you make, and 8th graders, you could have this. Okay. If there is somebody that's a great 3-point shooter out there, and you're on the help line, that's why all the 3-point shooters go to the corners in games now, because it stretches this help line. You may have to be a step off of that. You may be hugging the lane line on that. Okay. I didn't have too many games at the JV level where we needed to do that. I'm more about showing bodies to the ball and not giving straight line drives.
Hey coach, hope you're liking the video. If you are, kick down below. That would help us a ton. Hit the like button down below. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Hit the little bell up above. You'll get a notification every time one of our new videos goes live. Also, make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com. Enjoy.
Does that make sense? Okay, let's start with the ball with Drew. We're just passing the ball offense. I want you to hold it for a 3 count. All right, defense, you need to identify where you're supposed to be. Here we go. Good, pass it, ball, 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 help, gap, 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 good, good. Okay, now hold up, hold up, hold up. How many passes away are you? 2, so yeah, you are help line, you are help line. So you 2 are actually stacked on the help line right here. Okay, you're gapped, good. Keep it going, move the ball, move the ball, move the ball. Identify, talk, talk, talk. Are you ball, are you gap, are you help? Let him know, let him know, let him know. High hands, high hands. Good, freeze. Reverse it. Offense on defense, defense on offense. Identify where we are. Good, good, good. Here we go. Move the ball, hold it for a 3 count. Get there, high hands. Good. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ball back, ball back, ball back. Get where we are. How many passes away are you? 3, right? So you get all the way over here, right? The other thing, Reese, butt to the baseline, remember. Yep, so there you go, perfect. Okay, we always want to be in this position because I can always see both. Also, if I'm the low man on the help line, nobody can get below me. I have to be the lowest guy. And I haven't asked anybody to cut. Go ahead, reverse it around. Identify your spots, here we go. Move the ball, move the ball. Help, 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 help. Reese, careful not to go over that help line. We're not over the help line. Touch this guy over here. Long skip, get there. Good, help, help, help. Perfect, freeze. Okay, now the extension of this. And I love to play this way. Give me the ball in here. Defense, you start out on the baseline. This is 4v4 shell closeouts. 4v4 shell closeouts. And what I'd ask our offense to do in some of these situations, first it may just be pass and cut. Offense, you're limited to 3 total dribbles. That way we're not going one-on-one. We don't have all the fancy dribbles which drive me bonkers. We're actually trying to move the ball and execute with cutting, passing, those kinds of things. Okay, but the defense starts out here. As a coach, you may have another player. I'm going to pick any of these 4 to pass the ball to, and we're closing out in that manner, okay? You need to identify your ball, gap, help. Are we ready? Where do you jump? Right to the middle. Help line, help line, help line. Good. Aye, 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 good talk, good talk. High hands, high hands. Good, Reese, I like that, I like that. Get to the help line. You gotta know where you're 2. Get down, got down. High hands, high hands. Good, switch, switch. Defense, you're down here with me. We'll go through a closeout. Defense, you're down here with me. Wings, stay wide, stay wide, stay wide. Okay. Here we go. Get there, get there, get there! High hands, close out. Gap! You're not on the ball, gap! Move, move, move. Don't turn your body. Butt to baseline. Good. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Good, that would be your steal. All right, good. You guys can freeze. Okay? You can play that 3v3. You can play that 2v2 even. In that case, you're either help or your ball. There's no gap position in there. Okay, but I do think it's very important, and I'll give Bill a lot of love. When I had those freshmen last year, they came in knowing how to do this. For me, even if as a program, or even if you want to play zone at your level, these man principles always apply no matter what we're doing. And understanding where I need to be in position is the most vital thing they can do. Okay? There is one other drill that I love that we can quick demo, and that is the 2v2 rebounding. Okay, 2v2 rebounding. What I want, give me the 4 on offense. You're on one team. 4 on defense, you're on another team. So 4 offense, get on this lane line, 4 defense on this lane line. I'd obviously have them in reversible jerseys, or you could use pennies for this to differentiate between the teams. Give me, Harrison, you're out here at the elbow. Dante, sorry, you're here at the elbow. The other thing I'll say is I'm horrible with names, which is why I give nicknames, which is why Grayson's Mr. Wonderful, and will always be. All right, give me, you were on this side. Cool, let's go to this hash mark right here. All right, and I need another person from this side to come in here. Drew, come on over here. All right, I'll have the basketball. Okay. 2v2 cutthroat rebounding. One of my favorite drills, and it teaches kids to just play the dang game of basketball. Stop overthinking it. This comes down to guts, toughness, hustle, hard work. Okay? 2 guys on the inside are defensive players. Okay? 2 on the elbow are offensive players. I'm going to shoot the ball from all different spots, 3-pointers and close, all over the place. Okay? The defender's job is to get their body into. So Cole, come on, you're going to come into them. Yes, exactly. Okay? So when I come into them, I am with my forearm finding them. I'm inside pivoting, and my body's got to stay on them, boxing out. Hands aren't down here. We got 90-degree levers strong. Okay? Off the shot, whoever gets that initial rebound, if defense gets it, that's 1 point. If offense gets it, it's 2 points. Okay? And a lot of kids will try to cheat this, especially as defenders. They just turn in their space and look for a ball. Well, I'm shooting a 3. On a long shot, we have a long rebound. Offense gets 2 points. You're already putting your team in a penalty because you refuse to go out, block out, and find a body. Okay? So it's a 1 point or 2 point on that initial shot, and then you're playing for the putback, which is 1 more point. So the offensive team, in theory, could come away with 3 points on each possession, the defense with 2. And then we play to like 21, 15, whatever your time is, whatever the numbers are. Okay? And then there's no out of bounds. Fouls. But I want it physical. This is rebounding. This is toughness. Are we throwing elbows at each other? No. If a couple intentionally foul hard, I'll get on their case. But yeah, you got to finish with some contact. Right? There's no taking it back, so you can power the ball up from any spot in the court, whether you're offense or defense. It is live. You're trying to get that 1 extra point. And then you guys are responsible for keeping track of points. There's always a penalty given to the team that loses. Are we ready? Any questions? All right, here we go. Go get it, go get it, go get it. Who's grabbing it? Put it back up. You can dribble. Boom. How many is that? Your offense, right? 3 points to none. Give me the replacements in here. Let's go. So defensive team, you're on offense now. Offense, you're on defense. And yes, actually, I would normally switch, but you guys can stay off just because it's confusing. You guys can stay off. So it's 3-0 right now. Defense is on top. Get there, get there, get there. Power it up. That's 1, so you're at 4. We'll flip it. There's 5, okay? Now the other thing I would have just said there. Dante, right? Go ahead, roll the ball down there. Yeah, no, you don't touch it. Roll it again. This is what you did. You tried to dribble out of traffic. Why we do the roll on that 4 person is, it's physical in here. I gotta grab it, maybe give them a little elbow and power that thing up. All right, what we do not want to be doing is trying to dribble a loose ball. That's how you lose those 50-50 basketballs. All right, out of 2v2 rebounding, you could have them pull it out and play some 2-on-2 offense. Work on a ball screen, whatever you might want to work on. Okay, but in my 90 minutes I had when I was coaching 7th grade with a team of 8 and I couldn't get to 5v5 situations, we learned to play basketball through 3v3 closeouts, 4v4 closeouts, and 2 versus 2 rebounding. And then, you know, offensive concepts. I'm a 4-out, 1-in guy. So I always want those 4 spots on the perimeter being covered for spacing purposes. You know, what you run as your offense down there is totally up to you. Although I do think by 7th, 8th grade, kids need to start having a continuity in it. Or have a specific offense that they are working towards, okay? Again, I was a Wisconsin guy, so I was a swing is my continuity, but I've also layered in some Princeton concepts. And then I throw quick hitters in or special plays to try to get certain players certain looks that play to their advantage, okay? But again, that's about 40 minutes of material, depending on your level, that are covering form shooting, ball handling, passing, and defensive principles. And it can be done on the regular. You get 2 practices a week. You know, you have some some practice or some dummy templates that you have there, but think about putting drills in to each of those categories. And then you have 45 minutes to put in your offense, your pressure defenses, your press breaks, all that other stuff yet. Even including special shooting drills or whatever it is that you like to run. Okay? I think coaches need some freedom to be themselves and put in their own philosophies, but also as a program, we need to kind of be on the same page, at least with teaching some of those fundamentals that are going to be expected at the upper levels with them. Okay? Any questions from anybody? Excellent. Guys, thank you very much. Get yourselves ready. Actually, I think you don't go until about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, Coach. Make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time we come back on. But you will not be disappointed with teachhoops.com. 14-day free trial. Let's go check it out. Have a great day.